This is where it gets a little dicey because where generations start blurring and we start kind of having hybrid generations like the Zennial generation, then you have millennials and Generation Z, Y. We are defined because by year we were born, we're all. That's not supposed to be a joke. That actually makes a lot of sense. Like,
show me on the doll where you played as a child.
Our teeth, grabbed our bikes, and we were gone all day. We would. Do you remember?
Yep. I think it's a record.
Okay, so the next part of the difference between generations is punishment. Chris, how were you punished when you did something wrong?
It was always spankings until I got old enough where I'm sure y'all relate. You look back and like, that didn't hurt. And then they're like, all right, no electronics or no, hanging out with friends or things like that. So,
what did you get spanked with?
Belt, shoe. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
The chancla? Did you get hit with the chancla?
Chancla.
Yeah. So, did you always get punished at home?
What do you mean?
Did you ever get punished in public?
Yeah. My dad had a thing where he was like, "Do you want to go to the bathroom?" And he did not want to go to the bathroom with him. So, yeah.
So that's not really in public though. That's in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like full on Target, Walmart, pulled something off the shelf and just got spanked with something that didn't belong to anybody that was getting spanked or doing the spanking.
I think those kind of things were becoming more like CPS related. Like they started being aware of, that happening or getting called out or something. So no.
Gotcha.
And I knew it, and so that's why I acted like a little punk sometimes. I wanted my super shredder from Toys R Us, and they didn't have it. So I cried.
Shout out Toys R Us.
Yep. And my mom had to ask the manager to go to the back to look in the boxes of a new shipment of turtles to find it for me. And then on the way home, my mom was so upset. She was like, "I can't believe you did that to me." So,
okay, so that makes a lot of sense. All right, Jamie. Now, since we're siblings, I know the what we usually got hit with a paint stick, but in the heat of the moment, there were other items used. What was the craziest thing you ever got spanked with?
Remote control, hairbrush. Well, I mean, the old remote controls were like,
they were the same size as a paint stick.
Yeah. They were the size of the old like Viking sailing oars. How do I turn this TV on? So one of those, hairbrush, and paint stick, paint stir.
Yeah. What was
the
most
gallon
unique
one?
Yeah, the 1 gallon one just didn't do anything, so they've upgraded the 5 gallon one. Where was the most interesting place you were ever punished as a kid?
like on his body or at a place?
No, I mean like location. I mean,
why do you got to go there, Chris?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
check his hard drive. Check his hard drive.
Check his hard drive.
The place. Yeah, so
place like Chuck E. Cheese, Albertsons, like. Anyway, Jamie, go ahead.
I mean, must have been a good one because I don't remember it.
Jamie, you may need to
What?
move your mic a little closer to your mouth.
Sorry. I said it must have been a good one because I don't remember it. So,
There you go.
I can't think of anything, but I do know that I ate too much cotton candy for my birthday, and I threw up in the Home Depot bathroom, and I got to clean it up. His dad was
Nice.
working that night at Home Depot, and I went up to tell him. I was like, I threw up all over the bathroom. And he goes, well, there's the supplies. We'll clean it up. And I was like 8 or 9, and I was like, are you kidding me? Like, I threw up everywhere. I have to clean it up. Come on. On my birthday?
What is this mop looking thing? What is this
Yeah.
thing? Looks like an octopus. Blah, 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 blah.
So I
He got-
remember
he-
here's a
he-
funny Jamie story for you. Jamie
Okay.
used to love to go to stores, separate himself from the pack because we definitely were a pack. 5 of us roaming around a store, Walmart, Albertsons, something like that. What did you used to do, Jamie?
The later events were all me just going straight to the video game area of Walmart or Target and playing games. And then I'd be like, let's see, Mom, I'm going to customer service and asking them to page her. Because I'd done it so many times, it wasn't a big deal. I wasn't afraid to do it anymore. It's like, why would I go hunt her down when I could just page her? Like, they'll literally call.
Oh, that's
The
hilarious.
fact that you
That's so
never
funny to me.
figured
I don't
out
care.
the fact that you never figured out how to pick up that phone and do it yourself. Mom,
I should have.
Mom.
That was a big thing in high school, is trying to figure out how to use the paging system at all the different stores.
Yeah.
And then you just find yourself the most isolated phone and just get on there and start saying random shit and like paging people to all different parts of the store.
No, it wasn't paging people to the different parts of the store. It was paging the Simpsons knockoff names.
Most haven't.
Is Mr. Freely there?
Who?
Freely. First initial is IP.
Hold on, I'll check. Everybody, IP freely. Yeah, most haven't, most speaking.
Is Jacques there?
Who?
Jacques. Last name Strap.
Hold on. Hey, guys, I'm looking for a jock strap. What? Oh, wait a minute. Jock strap. It's you, isn't it, you cowardly little runt? Most haven't.
Hello, is Al there?
Al?
Yeah, Al. Last name Kaholic.
Let me check. Phone call for Al. Alcoholic. Is there an alcoholic here?
Nice, yeah.
Alcoholic.
Do we have
Do
an
I have an
alcoholic?
Wait a minute. Listen, you little yellow belly rat jackass. If I ever find out who you are, I'll kill you.
And did we ever see that episode? Not until we were much older, but you know what? We saw those bumps for it, those
Yep.
commercials for it
Yep.
several times, and we knew it from that.
Yeah.
That
That's
is one
awesome.
thing I will say. We watched way too much TV.
We did watch a lot of TV.
That's debate. I mean, yes, yeah. I would say we watched a lot of TV.
No.
So Jody, same questions for you.
All right, so I'm gonna
What's the weirdest thing you've ever been spanked with, and then what's the
So-
craziest location
so
or whatever?
I'm gonna back it up a little bit. All right.
Okay.
So we all know 5-gallon paint sticks is what we got beat with.
Was the
Beat,
weapon of choice.
Spanked, disciplined,
They're
whatever.
like on sale at Home Depot or what?
No,
that was
they're
her
free.
loadout.
So yeah.
Free.
Yeah.
So, but see, that wasn't the worst part. Was getting that spanking. It was when Mom would ask us, "You've got to call up to the store, talk to the operator, tell the operator that you need to speak to Joe Barnes." And he knew when he got that call from his child through the operator switch at Home Depot that we had to ask for Dad to bring home a paint stick. We knew damn well that Mom had plenty of paint sticks. It was the fact that she had us call up there to ask for one.
Well, remember, he didn't have a cell phone till like
Yeah.
2000.
Yeah. So we had to call to the store, and then so now the store operator knows that when they hear a Barnes kid on the phone, they're in hot water.
Yeah.
That was the worst part for me. Spankings, yes, they hurt, and we didn't like them. But
Dad's didn't hurt.
no, he got
I
angry,
got spanked by dad like 3 times, so.
but he never really hit the way Mom did.
Mom was hitting like Barry Bonds,
Yep.
man. She was like,
It's
he
like,
was
Fucking Mark McGuire.
Why are
Yeah.
you not playing
Gian-
softball with Dad on a
Giancarlo-
Saturday night?
Yeah. Yeah. Giancarlo Stanton just whack, 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 whack. At the home run derby just going off. Goodness gracious, Mom.
No, it was more like Barry Bonds
And Bonds hits one.
Sammy Sosa, Mark McGuire during the roid age.
Yeah,
Um,
not
how about
hemorrhoids,
location?
Not hemorrhoids.
Yeah,
so
I was gonna say that too.
so I'm gonna go off the location. I'm gonna spin it a little bit differently. So we used to get in trouble, like say at our cousin's house, right? And it was like a 30, 45-minute drive. I don't remember exactly how long it took. That was back before Frisco was anything more than a farm town. But going home, and Mom would be like, you know what? When we get home, you're getting a spanking. And I'm like, oh crap, I'm getting a spanking when I get home. You know what? If I go to sleep on the car ride on the way home, there's a pretty good chance I'm not getting a spanking when I get home because I'm asleep and she doesn't want to wake me up. She wants me to go get in and go straight to bed. That worked about 5 out of 5 times, or 5 out of 10 times. So it was worth a shot to play that one.
Depends on how much she stewed over it on the way home.
Yeah.
You knew that if she woke you up and said, go grab the paddle, that you must have really messed up this time.
Yep.
Yeah. That's good stuff. So I don't know, Jamie. I don't know how much you remember about our Parkside house. But we had that kind of sunken living room thing where like you had to go down a step from the kitchen,
Like
then
a
you went
split
back up
level?
a step. Yeah, but it was like just sunken enough to where like it's like one step off, right? And then we had like the U-shaped couches and chairs and stuff kind of in the middle of it, and then various TVs on the front wall there. So one time I was either in your room or in the kitchen, somewhere on that side of the house. I don't know if you remember your room in on Parkside. The little like formal dining area that was a room for you or whatever.
I
You
mean, I
had
remember the house, and I know what you're talking about. We shared a room. Jeannie and I shared a room, and then I had that room all by myself.
Yeah.
The pool.
Yeah, like the breakfast nook was on one side and then yours was on the other and the kitchen was in the middle. I was on that side of the house and I pissed her off, did something, got in trouble. And when she went to go grab the paddle, I had a brilliant idea. Fucking run. So I ran through the living room, over both couches, down the hallway, and then I realized when I got to the hallway, that was the worst plan ever because I just literally barricaded myself on that end of the house, and there was no escape there. And I remember her just like the whole way as I'm running, trying to evade her. And I probably it would have been way better to just take it like a champ. Because I got spanked on the back of my legs, on my calves, just all over the place. But yeah, that was not my finer moment. I do remember one time getting spanked at Albertsons though, back before people got so uptight about it. But